Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be running through the interior pros and cons of the BMW 3 Series. This particular one's an F30 2015 320d X-Drive and M Sport trim, and we're going to run through. I'm going to start off with some pros of the car, have some cons in the middle, and finish up nicely on some other positives and pros. So the first thing I want to say about the BMW is everything's kind of driver focused. The gauges are easy to read. That's definitely a positive. Nice. The M Sport's got a nice thick steering wheel. I kind of like the 3-spoke design. A little bit overdone because most BMWs are M Sport just because you're getting the kind of maximum amount of your BMW with an M Sport, and they just look the best with that package. We've got decent cup holders in the middle here. Buttons are easy to reach. Always like the fact you can run your finger across the 1 to 8 and it'll highlight a radio station or a telephone number or something like that, sat nav address. That's quite a cool positive as well. The iDrive is by far one of the easiest systems in the market that I've found to use for infotainment. Definite huge plus for BMW there. So some cons in the car. The first one's definitely going to be due to the manual handbrake in the car. Some people love it, some people hate manual handbrakes, but I think for a car that's costing this much money, it should definitely be an automatic handbrake. Just makes life so much easier. You can go stop and go traffic with the auto hold thing around lights, etc. My Mark 7 Golf, which was probably 10 grand less than this car new, had that, and yeah, I'm pretty sure most modern cars are going to be having that, like your Audi A4s and things like that, but just something I think BMW have put in. It's kind of like a cost saving measure almost. Another negative or a con of the 3 Series is that this looks like pretty much every kind of lower end BMW of this generation. Looks like the F21 series that I had. It looks like the 2 Series coupe and convertible. It's going to look like the 3 Series GT, the 3 Series Touring, and the 4 Series Grand Coupe, and the 4 Series Coupe, and the 4 Series Convertible. So that's like 7 cars. It's exactly like the interior cabin. It's pretty much identical, if not down to millimetres of it, especially the 3 GT, the 3 Touring, the 4 Series Coupe, the 4 Series Convertible, and the 4 Series Grand Coupe. That's 6 cars. BMW obviously built off one platform, but the interior's not changed like in the slightest, which is a shame because it always looks the same. You've got this iDrive screen in the middle. Obviously the newer ones you can get LCD screens. This has got the black panel display, but everything's overall looking the same. You can change some trim pieces, but that's a definite con. They're not giving you anything to kind of distinguish it between it, because if you've got a sexy looking 4 Series, do you really want it looking the same as like a boxy 2 Series or a big 3 Series estate like a big dad's car? So it's something to consider, and obviously it's one of the cons I think for this car. Another con I think is going to be the build quality. Although the plastics used are high quality, a bit like the Mercedes C-Class of this generation, it's all very squeaky. The whole kind of radio unit, the temperature control unit, all just rattles around as soon as you touch it, and it's just a little bit disconcerting for a BMW of this price. And there's plenty of scratchy materials all around where your kind of knees are going to be. Maybe 1 Series actually had a little bit of a kind of leatherette pad on the transmission tunnel, so your knee wouldn't bash against some hard plastic. BMW seems to have cheapened out for the 3 Series, which is weird because it's a more expensive car, and you just get nice hard plastic to bang against, so that's a wee bit annoying, and obviously another con. Also kind of a con with the interior, and that's going to be probably due to just a BMW thing, is the pricing of options. Like your heated seats and all that are an option, so without that you just end up with blank buttons. This car's obviously fitted with a lot of the options, so you do get all the buttons filled in, but you look at lower end BMWs like the 1 Series, 2 Series and 3 Series, without some of the options you end up with a lot of black plastic buttons all across the interior, and it just looks a bit lower end and rubbish. I'm going to end off on a high note. The standard sound system in the BMW is actually pretty decent. It's one of the best redeeming qualities of the BMW. Harman Kardon's obviously fantastic, but in comparison to some other base sound systems, especially I'm thinking like the Audi and the Mercedes ones that have been in, even the Lexus standard one, the BMW's probably got the best standard sound system, just in my opinion, out of those 4 brands. If you're comparing it from the IS and the A4 and the C-Class, I think the 3 Series standard system is pretty good. Also like the fact you get nice big door bins, and aligned with the fuzzy stuff so things aren't scratching around if you're sliding there. You've got room for a big bottle, which is handy for water bottles and that, and you've got room for like maps or wipes and all your sanitizer these days. And in the centre there again, you've got the room for 2 cup holders there, and obviously being a facelift BMW, they changed without having to lift up. You can now slide that bit back, which is a nice design touch. So one of the negatives with BMWs again, and it's to do with the options, is the lumbar support is not standard, even in a car such as this, being the M Sport one, and a pretty high spec 3 Series, you still have to pay extra for that. So it's got manual adjustment for the seats, and that just feels a little bit of a con in comparison to quite a lot of cars, even Mercedes. I know anything above the SE grade, like the Sport grade and the AMG line, give you part electric seats at least, and Lexus IS you get part electric seats as well. This is all manual adjustment without any lumbar, and it does get quite sore on your back on a long journey, so that's probably another con for the interior of the BMW F30 as well. So that's going to be another con for the BMW F30, and obviously the F20, which I owned previously as well, had the same issue. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below if you're a BMW enthusiast, owner, or even a car enthusiast. I've got plenty of videos on this channel. I had the BMW Z4 and other previous videos if you want to go back and check them. And also comment below if you've got any questions or any pros and cons of your own BMW you'd like to mention. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Ciao.